I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Yes, I have to disclose, full disclosure, in tonight's episode, our G-rated date from December 1997.
Our one date.
Our one date from 1997 is portrayed, I should note, by an actor way better looking than me now or then.
Jake Tapper and Monica Lewinsky, two names connected to different chapters of American history. Tapper is now a well-known CNN anchor, while Lewinsky is forever linked to one of the most talked about political scandals of the 1990s. Yet many people are unaware that these two once shared a brief, ordinary moment, a G-rated date in 1997. Now, more than 27 years later, Tapper revisits that experience, offering a glimpse into Lewinsky's life before the scandal that changed everything. A chance meeting in D.C. In December 1997, just weeks before Monica Lewinsky became a national figure, Jake Tapper was a budding journalist attending a going-away party at a Washington, D.C. bar. It seemed like a typical night until a small act of kindness from a young woman caught his eye. Lewinsky, then a 24-year-old former White House intern, handed Tapper a quarter to play pool. The moment was brief and unremarkable, described by Tapper as a conversation about nothing in particular. Yet it sparked a friendly connection. At that time, Lewinsky was simply another young professional navigating the intense world of Washington politics, preparing to leave her job at the Pentagon. What followed was a series of phone calls and plans for a date. Neither could have imagined the extraordinary turns their lives would soon take. The G-rated date. After a few missed chances, Tapper and Lewinsky finally met for dinner on December 23, 1997, at a Tex-Mex restaurant called Roxanne's. In Tapper's 1998 Washington City paper article, the evening was described as ordinary, two professionals sharing a meal. Yet Lewinsky stood out to Tapper for her down-to-earth demeanor, different from the typical Washington crowd. She was relaxed, ordered real food, and even suggested splitting the bill. Their conversation covered light topics, like her Los Angeles upbringing and life in Washington. Notably absent was any mention of President Bill Clinton. To Tapper, Lewinsky seemed cheerful and engaging, giving no indication of the political storm brewing behind the scenes. The calm before the storm. After their date, life went on as usual. Tapper took a vacation, and Lewinsky prepared to move to New York to live with her mother, planning her next steps after leaving the Pentagon. Tapper even misplaced her phone number during a move, not thinking he would need it again. To him, Lewinsky was simply another DC professional looking for her next opportunity. But in January 1998, everything changed. The Clinton-Lewinsky scandal broke, and what had been a simple, uneventful dinner suddenly took on a whole new meaning. The scandal breaks. On January 26, 1998, President Bill Clinton famously stated, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky." This moment marked the beginning of one of the biggest political scandals in U.S. history, which would lead to Clinton's impeachment later that year. Lewinsky found herself in the center of a media storm, her life turned upside down by relentless public scrutiny. Tapper, like the rest of the country, watched in disbelief as Lewinsky became a central figure in the controversy. But unlike most, Tapper had a personal connection to her. He knew her as a kind and grounded individual, not the figure portrayed by the media. Hey, Golden Throwback fans, ready to take a trip down memory lane? Perfect Fifth has you covered with graphic tees that celebrate the music you love. Check out this cassette-era design, a tribute to those mixtape days. Or vibe with melting vinyl sunset, bringing back the golden age of records. And, for the Patriots, Stars, Stripes, and Strings, combines music and Americana in a style all your own. Get it for yourself or as the perfect gift for the music lover in your life. And right now, get 30% off your order with code THROWBACK30 at checkout. Click the link in the description to shop now. Perfect Fifth. Wear the rhythm, relive the moments. Tapper's article, Humanizing Lewinsky. In the midst of the media chaos, Tapper decided to write about his brief interaction with Lewinsky. His article, titled "I Dated Monica Lewinsky," was published in Washington City Paper in 1998. In a time when most of the media was harshly critical, Tapper's account stood out for its empathy. He described Lewinsky as a sweet girl who seemed like someone you'd want to introduce to your mom. His article offered a rare humanizing view of Lewinsky, reminding readers that behind the sensational headlines was a real person. Tapper couldn't have known that this brief encounter would become a small part of a major historical moment. Reuniting on air years later, fast forward to 2021. Nearly 25 years after their date, Tapper and Lewinsky met again, this time on television. Lewinsky appeared on the lead with Jake Tapper to discuss her role as a producer on the FX series, Impeachment: American Crime Story, which revisited the Clinton scandal. In a lighthearted moment, Tapper addressed their past, joking, "Full disclosure, in tonight's episode, our G-rated date is portrayed." Laughing, Lewinsky confirmed, "It was our one date." This exchange highlighted the passage of time and how both had moved on. Lewinsky, now a respected advocate against bullying, and Tapper, a seasoned journalist, had both grown far beyond that shared moment in 1997, Lewinsky's journey of reclaiming her story. Throughout the years, Lewinsky has worked tirelessly to reclaim her story. From being at the center of a political scandal, she's now an advocate for mental health and anti-bullying efforts. In 2014, she broke her silence with a Vanity Fair essay titled "Shame and Survival," reflecting on the lasting impact of the Clinton affair. Since then, she's become a prominent voice against public shaming and cyberbullying, using her platform to support others caught in similar situations. Her appearance with Tapper in 2021 was just one more step in her ongoing journey, one that began before the scandal, but has since shaped much of her public identity. Jake Tapper and Monica Lewinsky's date may have been a small, forgotten moment in history, but it offers a unique glimpse into a time before their lives were changed forever. Tapper's recollection of their G-rated evening serves as a reminder that behind every headline, there's a real person whose life can be transformed in ways they could never anticipate. For Lewinsky, that dinner was just a brief chapter in a much larger story, one of survival, resilience, and ultimately, reclaiming her own narrative. What are your thoughts on Jake Tapper's perspective on Monica Lewinsky? Has the media's approach to covering political scandals evolved over time? Share your opinions in the comments below.